what other things have you been doing for clients?
So I guess the pre-purchase is sort of the bulk of it, half of it, but new construction and dilapidation reports is something that I've done a lot of. So new construction, that's when you buy off the plan or whether you just do your own build. We do about 6 or 7 stages, all the way from pre-pour of slab, post-pour, framing, pre-lining, waterproofing, and handover. And those are very, very important inspections. I think the return on investment for the purchaser of that property is probably higher than on the building and pest reports, because there is and will never be a builder that gets it right the first time.
I love hearing you say that, Andreas, because I think for me now, because we did a video with one of Jim's mates, all right, and he had a new townhouse built. There was and they didn't get inspections involved at all, and then it was a disaster, and we had to, the 200 grand and stuff like that. So basically, anytime someone wants to get a new build of anything, townhouse, house, they should be doing that new construction in this 5 or 6 stage. They should be getting it.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Without a doubt.
Yeah.
And you go through inspection processes where things are pretty good, and the client may think, why did I do this? Because there aren't that many defects. But there will always be something that will come up during the process that makes it worthwhile for the whole process. For at least then it is a record of what has happened, because we issue photos, additional photos of the process and how what the frame is like, so that what the services are like. So that's sort of a record for the owner for future.
Yeah, and also you're the advocate for them, because if you're a homeowner and you don't know what the builder's really saying, but you're just relying on it all the time, with what's been going on, everyone can see it online with all the videos and stuff now.
Yeah.
But I think just having you guys as an advocate is an absolute no-brainer. And as you said, the ROI and that, just having that to cover yourself, plus someone who actually knows what they're talking about to go on your behalf with the builder, is just it sounds like it must be a non-negotiable.
Yeah.
Are you surprised that not enough more people get it? Because it seems like it should just be an essential thing that once you do a new build, you just get you guys in to do that.
I am, and you have the discussions with people, and some of them believe or think that when you spend 3-4 grand on an overall inspection process to make sure that it's done right, they find that as a substantial amount. But spending 1.5 million,
it's crazy.
What's the risk of that?
I agree with you. It sounds like an absolute no-brainer. So if you're getting a new build, please just do it, because it's a really good, as you said, ROI, just to cover yourself. And people, there's a lot of awareness now with the industry, I think, and obviously builders are under a lot of pressure and stuff, and there's not having a crack at builders, but there's a lot more awareness around this issue. So I'm just pleased people get it done.